Starting a little late tonight. By a little late, I mean about 50 minutes late. But it's mostly because I got wrapped up in a few things after work. I'm gonna load a little bit of this so that way I can view it while working. Oh. Alright. That's cool. Alright. I'm gonna knock out more of the airship. And I completely 100% forgot all of the materials. Alright. Ah, it's killing me. I hate that I get that lag. Alright. Dean, did you want to see the airship? Come on, fly, fly. This is the progress I've made so far.
Gonna have a balloon?
Yeah, that's what that's gonna be. It's gonna be a balloon that has like a tarp to hold it down and restrain it to the ship.
I mean, are you making the, whatchamacallit?
The what?
What's that balloon that blew up?
Hindenburg? Heidenberg? I can't remember. Something Berg. Begins with an H. No, it's like a Final Fantasy inspired one. I'm gonna have a giant propeller on the back, and then like a red, orange, and yellow tarp. That's like the restraints that hold it into place. I have an elytra with rockets.
What?
It's always been here. This is why I kept telling everyone to go to the end and get one.
I don't know where the end is.
It's in the nether. Just follow the path. Everything's labeled. Come on, go down.
I have elytra. I have the membranes to make elytra.
That repairs it.
Oh. So I have to kill the thing to get elytra?
You can either kill the dragon, which is the easier way, or
is there always a dragon, or is there a dragon?
you have to respawn it.
Damn it. Well, how do I get it then?
Gas tiers. So
I gotta kill those things.
you just get gas tiers, and then wait, where did I leave off? Oh. Get gas tiers, and then you craft the... He spawned up here! So now he lives in the hot air balloon. I can't get him to leave. I've tried despawning him. I set him on fire so that way he would die from that, but still... Like, it wouldn't count as me killing him. But then he just comes right back. So, I guess... I've gotten rid of those too. For whatever reason. Eventually, I want to take the mending villagers and the farmer villagers and move them up there. Just minecart. I'm just gonna put a track going right up and then just push them in the minecart.
That's a lot of tracks.
Have you seen Linus's area? That's a lot of tracks. Imagine all of your bases connected with tracks. That's what Linus has done.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do between my other 3 villages.
Or did you see Ace's track?
No, I've not been to no other area other than that spawn area.
If you were to sit in the cart for Ace's place and you were to ride one end of the track to the other end of the track, it takes about 30 minutes.
What the hell?
Yeah. He wants to connect the entire overworld with tracks, using Linus and Dallas's areas as hubs. And then he was like, he asked me if I'd make a way station at mine. I was like, sure. I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
It has to be underground, so that way no one knows exactly where it is.
I have to get the iron farm done soon, so that way everyone can have enough iron to connect their stuff the way they want. Thanks! That outburst was Dean turning the light out on me. Wait, did I do all of that? Alright, I'll just use this. I did all of that and I didn't bring dirt. I'm so sorry about being as distracted as I am tonight. Let's go get dirt. But yeah, plan is to finish up the shaping of the balloon tonight. Maybe get the blankets in place. I don't know what it's called. The tarp that holds it down. All that fun stuff. Alright. Dirt. Okay, so shaping the domes on the sides of the balloon may be a bit of a pain. Oh. Okay. It doesn't need repaired. I was checking my elytra. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is tear this out as if the thing is like coming in, kind of like a pyramid. So we're gonna pyramid this. All right, very simple. Whoops. So tonight I'm not announcing it. I'm not announcing the stream on Twitter or anything like that. There's no need to do that every single time. And sorry, still getting back into the groove of this. One of the things, if you do follow me on Twitter, that I've been discussing a lot lately is what I'm now dubbing my gaming spirit journey. Because after the rant yesterday of like what I do and don't like in gaming, had me thinking even more when I was at work. So basically when I'm at my day job, it's a drone type job where I don't really need to think about much. So I just contemplate whatever is on my mind at the time. And that was definitely a subject on my mind today, because it was like completely on my mind last night and I was like trying to think through it. And what I came down with is I need to really evaluate it more. Like, I'm not trying to overthink it or anything, but I don't know what I actually enjoy anymore. Like, I don't know what I like other than Minecraft. And I know why I like Minecraft. It's because I can build and it's an artistic outlet. But like knockoff style games I don't like. So it's all very confusing. I asked for input on Twitter, and all I got was a bunch of people saying me too. Not really anything that would be viewed as helpful for me at this point, from my perspective anyway. Like, it is comforting to know that other people are having a gaming identity crisis like I am, but it doesn't really help advance the situation. So, might have to make a spreadsheet. Gotta be analytical about it. And who knows, maybe I'll discover, like, my perfect game by the end of all of this. Alright. Oh no. Alright, I can't reach any of that. I'll pillar up later. Alright, let's take it in one more time. So we don't want to have it come to a point. We want it to come to a bulb. So we're eventually gonna have to do the same thing that we did with the sides, with the way the pattern works. But I want to make sure that this sticks out the proper amount before, like, it curves out before I take it in. And I think this actually may be that point. Alright, let's get rid of all this dirt. I don't think I can reach that one. Nope. Alright. Now that's done. Let's get this side. Alright. Gotta take a fly and see if this is the right shape. I think that's good. Yeah. And now let's put a cap on it. Whoops. I hate when I do that. Like, you're flying in and you just happen to nip it. Alright, so this one is going to be the same thing that we've been doing, only filling in the whole thing. Alright. There we go. Alright. Gonna take another fly and double check it. And remember, a lot of this shape is gonna get hidden by the tarp. Alright. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, and then a cap. Might wanna... I'm gonna drop some torches also, because I forgot that that was an issue. Alright. You're gonna have to leave. Yep, go. Go, villager. Go. Let me double check your trades real quick. Yeah, go. You're not wanted here anymore. Go. Go. You'll be fine. It's water down there. Did they make it? Yeah, they made it. See, that wasn't cruelty. Like, everyone survived. Alright, just gonna copy the exact same thing that we did on the other side. Oh, wait. That's not what I mean. I got a little carried away. Alright. Going up. And then here, here, and here. And then if we don't like the shape after I start adding the color and the tarp and all of that, then we can just rip it out. Or add or subtract some of the blocks on the sides and just really sculpt it to the plan. Oh, one of the other topics that I wanted to remind myself for tonight is I'm uploading all the streams to YouTube now. I don't really want to do the YouTube style Let's Plays. I just want to play and document my progress in the world. So I figured it's gonna accomplish the same thing, you know. So all of the streams starting yesterday are gonna be uploaded. One of the things that I want to do to accompany that is to make a short commercial or trailer, whatever you want to call it, for the beginning of my streams. Now this is going to take me a few weeks to do, but to thank my subscribers and followers and whatnot on Twitch. So before a stream starts, or maybe after a stream, before I either raid or just end the stream, I'm gonna start playing the trailer that I've yet to create. I have some ideas for it, but I haven't settled on anything yet. Alright, and then let's do one more. Wait. Oh, crap. This is what I get for not paying attention. It's alright. It's an easy solution. Alright, let's cut this away. Whoops. And I believe there's one out of place over here on my left. Is one of those out of place? Oh, no, none of them are out of place. Or are they? Nope. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Everything's perfect again. Alright. So, my concept for the thank you subscribers, thank you viewers, commercial, trailer, whatever you want to call it. Oh, hey, Skinner. The plan for it is to just make like a game trailer, but adding in people's Twitch usernames as a thank you portion of the clip, just to, you know, give thanks, because I haven't had a way to do that yet. I was even thinking of having like a Hall of Honors built in this world to accomplish that also, but like in-game, so that way anyone who gets the world download in the future which is something that I plan to distribute. We'll also see all the cool peoples. How you doing, Skinner? I gotta sleep. Let me sleep, game. There we go. Let's take the long way. Alright. And then this is the capping portion for up here on this side. So we're gonna just fill it in like the other one. But on the subject of that commercial, I kind of want to gain some footage from some of the games that I really like, but at like similar sections. Whoops. And just really make it look nice. But that entails me getting the footage. Alright. There we go. And then to be safe, well, no, we're gonna be working up here, so we don't need to do all that. All right, I'm gonna fly and check the shape and see how it looks before we add the detail to the balloon. It definitely has that pill shape I was going for. I do kind of regret not pushing that out further. Like, we can still change it. Like, we're not too far. I mean, about half of that we need to remove anyway to add the color. Nah, it should be fine once we add the wool and stuff. Which is this case right here. Alright, let's get another shulker just to hold the stone. Alright, we're gonna need one of that. We don't need this. Well, let's keep it on us anyway. Which one should we put the... We'll put the lead in there. Alright. And this one I'm just gonna take up above. Oh, might as well take the bed too. If we're gonna be up at the top of the balloon, there's no point in having to come all the way down here just to sleep. Alright. So... we'll put it at this end. And then we'll work from behind me to this location. Alright. Oh, I should probably get more red. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and replace the stone on this angle drooping down. You'll see what I mean in a moment. There we go. I'm just gonna do a section of this in just the red, but I'm going to use other colors as well. But this is just to demonstrate what the plan is for the coloring. For lack of a better term, the stone is the grayscale before we do all of the color. For a drawing reference right there. Alright. And then this goes away. Okay. This is the part that's gonna make it annoying. Alright. So the plan is to take it down, replacing all of this. Probably need to get more red. Well, once we salvage some of the red, so this is just our first pass, so think of this as one layer of the coloring. We're gonna add flat carpets along the top to prevent spawning, and we're also going to add a design that I was kind of working on. I'm not 100% sold on it yet, but it should look decent. Alright. Okay. So now that the curve begins here, we have to get out there and then build it down further. So the building platform is gonna go out here. Whoops. Out here. And I missed. I should probably just use the rockets and fly back up, but I'm lazy. Alright. There we go. And then pick up the water. And this is going to be our platform for pulling this down. We just have to build it out a little bit more. Yeah. And we're going to do this for both sides, so please be patient. Whoops. Alright. The tarp's gonna be held by, like, wood and little brackets, right? So I'm gonna use the grindstones as, like, I don't want to call them piercings, but they're gonna hold all of this. So as you can see, it's gonna have this like arch and then arch and then arch, and then above the arch is gonna be a small orange and yellow circle. Wait, do I have enough room? 1, 2. Hold up. Did I measure this wrong? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I did. This has got to go down one more. Well, crap. That's not too bad. Alright. Just gotta tear all of this down. I'd much rather tear this dirt down than the entire thing. So I'm glad that I noticed it now. Okay. Should have brought more dirt. There we go. Change of plan. I think I like that more. Yeah, I do like that more. Okay, so that was a good mistake. Bad mistake? I took the bed all the way to the top, and I've been working down below. Yeah, I'm gonna need so much more red. Alright. Do I have more in the thing? No. Might as well take a look at it. See if it's the right shape. Oh, no, I should go back to my other design. That is definitely too low. I mean, too high. Alright, let's do it this way. Let's see if that's any better. So the rough part about this is we're trying to force the perspective to the tarp look, right? So whatever looks good when we're up close probably won't look good from far away. And our whole goal for this particular build is to make it look good from far away. Yeah, that's definitely better. I kind of want to pull those down just a little more. Alright. Where's more dirt? Oh. Let's do it this way. So I think I can reach it. Yep. There we go. That's gonna be my stairway up. Oh, I don't need to go that way. I need to go this way. I'm just gonna build a platform over here. Almost there. Almost there. Alright. Now I'm just gonna fill in this temp area to catch blocks and me and all that fun stuff, and then continue that pattern the rest of the way. Whoops. Whoops. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the top and just replace the entire side of what needs replaced, that is. So, all of this is gonna be red. Oops. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to pay them sheep a visit. This isn't gonna be nearly enough. Yeah. That's like a stack right there. Oof. What boss were you fighting? Is that a hard one? I don't know it. Man, you gotta get in grinding in that game. So I don't know if you were around for any of my gaming rants, but I've pretty much settled on Minecraft to be my daily stream. It's the one that I can play the most, and that, you know, I have a bit of a passion for, unlike most all other games where it's just like I grind just to grind. At least with this one, I grind to make cool looking things. I'm pretty proud with a lot of my builds lately. Like the farm, the windmill. This is when I'm done with this may be my favorite build on the server right now. There's just something about large-scale builds that, like, they just pop and look great. Whoops. I greatly underestimated how much wool I needed. I was like, 6 stacks is enough. Nah, man. Even if I were to swap out the parts where I needed orange and yellow, it wouldn't even come close to covering even what I need. Like, close to what I need. It is a rookie mistake. I ended up, like, ending last night's stream early because I ran out of stone of all materials. So I just threw down a beacon, put on a movie, cleared out an entire cave with Instamine. And then I even got up early today to not make that same mistake, and I sheared sheep for hours while I was getting ready for work. And, like, doing my morning workout and stuff. Like, between reps, giving the sheep time to regrow their wool. Turns out it's a pretty good time base. Like, the amount of ticks taken between them ends up being about 15 seconds, which is the delay between my reps. So, that was a fun discovery. Means I might end up building with wool a lot more. Whoops. I'll just pillar up. One more. Yeah, I'm trying to be more efficient. So I'm gonna make sure that I stream daily, with the exception of like one night a week to like give myself time off. And then I have it set up so the streams are just gonna auto-upload to YouTube to archive them, because a few weeks ago when I did that stream of watching my old Minecraft videos that I made, I was so nostalgic and I was kind of upset I didn't document more of the process. So I'm not making that mistake, and rather than making it as a let's play like I considered, like, I don't know, they feel forced, like, it's too theatrical. I just want to document my builds. I don't need all of that extra pomp. Won't what get destroyed in a storm? The wool? Oh, wait. I messed that up. Nah, wool's good to get wet. That's like those horrible wool winter sweaters. Those, like, Massachusetts super thick sweaters. That's the problem right there. Get out of here, skeleton. I'm not working quick enough and things are spawning. Then I kind of forgot to light this up. Alright. Hopefully Dean is on the server and can do it. In my mind, it's not wool, it's, super aerodynamic steampunk cloth that holds the air balloon down to the ship. I think it's called magic. It's, concentrated imagination magic. Which is also waterproof. And flameproof, because fire tick's turned off. Oops. I'll leave that there since I need to put it there anyway. Alright. Just gotta fill all this in. Or I would if I had enough wool. Okay, new plan. Go down to the ship. Where did I put that iron? Take out all of this iron. Why is there a spider on the ship? Get out of here. Is this the one for the stone? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go up and get my other shulker box. And then I'm gonna dye all of the sheep red. And then just shear them for a little bit. Alright. Elytra's good. I have enough rockets. Alright. Okay. That was a super hard lag spike. Good landing. Didn't have to use a single rocket to get here. Excuse me, sheep. Alright, which one of these has the dye? It's a purple one. There we go. Alright, any sheep that's not red is gonna get dyed now. I don't know what color that one's gonna be. Oh, I should probably get some wool, too. Just breed up a few more. I don't know, this should be a good amount. I just have to run around a little bit. I'm gonna wait for those last few to grow their wool back to make sure they're red. I have new channel art coming for when I'm offline. So, pretty excited about that. It's continuing the potion, like, motif that we got going. Alright. I'm bringing up that list that I was referencing last night, where I was, like, referencing which games that I've beaten this year. Alright. Okay, so I went over those ones. And by this year, I mean 2019. Oh yeah, Dead Island. That one was a whole lot of fun, but only because of the multiplayer. I still have Dying Light to do. Which, once again, I think it's only because of the multiplayer. Let's Go Eevee. I did not enjoy that. It was just... It felt like it should have been a cell phone game, in all honesty. Before that, I beat Galgun Double Pistol. Now, that one I only did because Nude Clan was playing it for a review. And they made it sound horrible, so I just wanted to join in on the misery. It really wasn't that bad. It was like a normal... that was creepy that sheep's face was right there when I turned around. It was just a normal rail shooter game. Dead Island Deluxe. Kingdom, I had a whole lot of fun with. It's a, like, side-scrolling roguelike resource game. It's, kind of hard to describe when I'm putting it into words. It's like a survival side-scrolling? I don't know. It was a lot of fun for me when I played it. Once these are all sheared... Oh, no, those grew back. Give me all the wool. Yeah, I'm gonna go breed up more of them. Just want to speed this process up, because if I only got 36 out of that, and I had 6 stacks at the beginning, That math don't add up. Okay. That's weird that that piece of wheat was gone. I'm gonna go on with my gaming rant as soon as I get this wool and get back. Just because I can't look at the other screen while doing that. Here we go. Sheep are gonna love it. I played Enter the Gungeon for the Switch. It was kind of fun at the beginning, but like the further I got, like for the other tiers down, I just kind of got frustrated. I'm really struggling on finding which games I actually enjoyed and which games I enjoyed because I played it with other people, or like I was like talking to other people about them. Because like talking about games is like really enjoyable, and I'm starting to notice that like sharing stories about the games kind of dilutes it. Like it makes it hard for me to tell if I actually enjoyed them or not. It's hard to explain. Like talking about a crazy thing that happened in let's say Breath of the Wild, where like the physics go out of control and I killed myself 5 times because I kept ricocheting my ragdoll off of a wall, sometimes is more fun than the game itself. And I'm having a hard time determining which games I actually enjoyed and which games I just enjoyed talking about. Or I liked it just because it was different from what else I was playing. That's the goal anyway. I'm gonna make an Excel spreadsheet. Only way to really get to the core of this. Narrow everything down to metrics. I'm not sure if I bred all of the sheep, but it definitely sped up. But yeah, in Gungeon, I played as player 2 most of the time because I played it with a friend of mine. And he's much better at the game than me, but it didn't matter because he kept dying to the same things that were killing me. But it was pretty fun. And like one of the other things that I was contemplating today was like my just unnatural desire to just want to beat games now. Like I remember when I was younger, I would mess around in like Mario 64 and just run around, have fun, see what kinds of things that I could interact with. And like I haven't done that in forever. I think MMOs broke me out of that habit. Like, in fact, I just think MMOs broke me in general. Like, everything turned into asking why or, like, what's the reward? Like, oh, the ultimate weapon in a game takes 20 hours to get and has a really cool story. Or I could just beat the game now by just fighting the boss. That was like really prevalent when Ace and I were playing Dying Light. Like he wanted to stop and loot everything. But here's the thing. The mobs in that game scale with you. So if you stop to grind and level up, you're not gaining an advantage. It's a fake increase in strength. And his argument was, well, we get better weapons. But it's just like in Breath of the Wild. As you progress through the game, you just get better weapons. Like, the game is paced like that. Like, going out of your way may net you 1 or 2 really good ones. But just like Breath of the Wild, you're just gonna break it. So you might as well just use the best that's available to you at that time, because it's not actually gonna make it any easier. It just adds more flavor and, like, pads it out. And, like, I think that's one of the mentalities that I need to try and break, because it's, like, I look at everything a little too binary now. Like, why would I do that when I don't have anything to gain out of it? Or why would I do this quest if it doesn't add anything? No, I'm good. I don't think I have it in me for MMOs anymore. At least not for a while. Like, after that Final Fantasy XI nonsense and the issues that came from that near the end of before my, like, break from it, don't think I got it in me for MMOs, for large investment games. Like, the thing that I like about this is, as long as I'm in a safe spot, I can walk away. If the dog needs to go out, I can just go into a safe spot and take the dog out. Can't really do that when you're in a raid. And, like, the way that I'm wired, as I mentioned, I just want a path of least resistance to full strength. So I would just go into raids and farm raids, or whatever the equivalent is. Speaking of the dog, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check on him real quick. Why is this here? I don't like that this is here. Alright. I'll leave you with a good view of the sheep, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Dog's good. Everything's locked up. And all the proper responsible stuff is done. Since I started to stream so late, I'm all kinds of discombobulated. Like, everything was offset by at least an hour today. You know how that goes. Alright. So, one of the things that I, like, videos that I listened to while at work, they were going over, like, the old school, like, 90s Nick what are they called? Game shows? And there was, like, Nick Arcade and Guts and all those things, like, and I remember some of those shows from when I was little, but I was never, like, invested in them. But, like, people were, like, hardcore about them and, like, wrote up metrics to, like, stat trackers to, like, which teams won, like, what games and all kinds of stuff. And then they were, like, going over the rewards, and there was all kinds of stories that they were sharing of, like, reports that they were doing with people who won, where it was, like, little Timmy won a lifetime supply of Hershey's candy bars. But it turned out to be, like, a nightmare because Hershey's just gave, like, crates and crates and crates of Hershey bars to their house. And, like, the kid's mom was, like, trying to give Hershey bars away. And, like, even kids for, like, trick-or-treating didn't want to take any of them. Or there was another one where it was, like, they won, like, a lifetime supply of, I think it was, like, pepperoni or something. It was something really weird. I think it was pepperoni. But, like, they get a, like, stick, like, a roll of pepperoni once a year for the rest of their life. So, like, they never, whenever they gave these types of things out, it was either, like, a whole lot more than you were expecting or very little than you were expecting. And I just found it so funny. So I went down that wormhole of, like, all of the really just horrible prizes won on game shows. Let me tell you, if you're having a really bad day and you just want to laugh at the misery that winning game shows can provide, check that out. There was, like, one where a kid won a Super Nintendo game. It was, like, a Mickey Mouse Super Nintendo game. But the kid didn't have a Super Nintendo. Like, his family, like, thought video games were evil. So, like, he got the game, and then when he told whoever it was, like, whatever producer at Nickelodeon, that he didn't have it, they're like, too bad, you gotta take it. And, here's a $5 card to Macy's. You can get something. But, like, the kid literally just scaled a mountain to win. I shouldn't find as much enjoyment out of it as I do, but it's just so funny. Like, some of the things they made these kids do to just win non-rewards. It still makes me smile. I want to look up, like, what the worst reward for a game show has ever been. We almost... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We started with 6 stacks. And that didn't even do one whole side. So let's hang out here for a little while longer. I'll go over the gaming list a little bit more. Oh, Dean left. I was trying to go in here to sleep, not... No sheep! Maybe I should breed them up one more time and just really get more, like, super farm them as best I can. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just gonna cause all of the lag. Alright, sheep, all of you, breed up. I need lots of wool. Alright, babies, you all eat too. Everybody eats! I got 17 remaining. Eat! Eat, sheep. Did any of you not have a baby? Did any of you babies not eat? Alright, I think we're good. I think everyone bred. Now let's just wait for them to spread out. Nah, it's not illegal. Not in Minecraft. I may have to cull this herd once I'm done. There's a design for an automatic sheep farm, like that does wool for you. I'm really tempted to start building that, but I should really do the iron farm first. Because I think I need a lot of hoppers for the sheep one. Yeah. Man, you could, like, the sheep are so noisy now. They're just constantly eating the grass. Because there's so many now. I need so much. I need all of the wool. There we go. How much are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stacks. We're getting there. Oh yeah, that list. Let me pull that up again. Alright, so before Kingdom, I beat Mega Man 2, Mega Man 1. 2 I thoroughly enjoyed, but that was mostly for the soundtrack and the nostalgia because I played it a lot. Hyrule Warriors, I just enjoy that game, like the mindless killing. Life is Strange, I talked about those. No More Heroes, I talked about those. Shaq Fu, I really didn't enjoy. That's the remake that came out last year. New Super Mario Bros. U, GoldenEye HD for the Wii. That started out like a really, like, I struggled with the game because the controls were atrocious, right? But by the end of the game, I got accustomed to the stupid Wiimote aiming, and like nothing was a challenge after that. I'm pretty sure that I could have just cranked that to the hardest difficulty and just killed it. I just beat every single stage. I haven't played Doom 2016 yet. Well, that's a lie. I played it. I ran around and I punched and shot everything, but then I got a little bit in and ammo was starting to get harder to find, and something came out at the time and I just kind of stopped. I remember enjoying the soundtrack, and I like the mechanic of, like, if you kill them really quick, you get your health back. Or however that mechanic worked. I don't fully remember, because it was 2016 when I played it, like, on, like, the release. I should probably replay it. Are you asking because of a recommendation or because you've recently played it? Really? So maybe I should give it another shot. Which system did you play it on? Did you play it on PS4? PC. Is it better for PC? Like, I know most shooters are, but like it doesn't play like a normal shooter, so it was great for PC. Now, did you mod it at all? Because I know it has a pretty big modding community. Oh, that's the other thing. Like, I want to try some ROM hacks. Like legit ROM hacks, not just randomizers or things like that. You haven't modded it at all? Man, the last first-person shooter that I liked was maybe BioShock 2. It's been a while. I mean, that's not counting Overwatch, because despite Blizzard, I did enjoy Overwatch. But that's like the multiplayer side. I'm trying to narrow it down to specifically single player. You replayed it several times? Now, when you replay it, do you change the difficulty, or are there branching paths, or is it just so enjoyable to just run and gun? Like the same stages. Well, I guess it's not necessarily stages. Alright, let's try a different station. This is the all-track station for instrumental. I have no idea what's gonna come up on it. Okay, so I mean that makes it sound pretty nice. One of the things that I've like really like, I don't know if the word craving is the word for it. Like, I really want to play a game that has so much character customization that like I can just change it every single time. I was messing around with Darkest Dungeon for a little bit, and if that game was just like 3% easier, that would be like my ideal game. But the way the difficulty works on it, like, I want that, but not so hardcore. Alright. I'm gonna just put this in here, pick all this up. Let's go work more on the airship. There's my rockets. Because I'd like to make some progress on it tonight. You force yourself to use different things each run. I want to know how those, like, the crazy speedrunners and whatnot determine that DuckTales 2 for the NES is their game, and that's the game that they're gonna stick to, and that's the one that they really enjoy. Like, I haven't had that, and I want that. I just don't know what it is. Oh wait. Well, there's a dark spot in the airship. That really defeats the purpose of this being the witch. Oh, by the way, this is just an AFK spot, if you didn't know. This entire airship I'm building is so that way I can AFK at the witch farm. You know, priorities. Spend hours and hours and hours building it just to AFK at it. For probably less hours than it takes to build it. Because the entire time that we're up at the elevation of the airship or higher, it's like the perfect distance for the witch farm to, like, do its thing. Alright. So, this is the elevation. So, 1, 2, 2. And I might as well run this the whole way across. So that way I can get the measurement right the first time. Alright. So yeah, 1, 2, and then down 2. 1, 2, down 2. Alright, and I'm gonna do the same thing at this side, and then whatever discrepancy we have for the measurement, I'm just gonna make one larger, what's it called? Drape? Alright. Yeah, this was a lot faster doing it this way. This may be a little too close. How do we want to do this portion? Actually, if I do that other end the same way as I did the other, it should all fit naturally. Alright, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be doing this every night. Well, not every night, but almost every night. Shooting for the same time period, too. Alright. Is that right? Yeah. And then that's down. Whoops. Nope. Cool. I appreciate that. It doesn't look like the nighttime Minecraft streams are going to be picking up anytime soon, but I enjoy playing it. Alright. So just gonna continue this pattern for this side. And it should, if it goes all to plan the right way, balance out. There we go. Alright, gonna take a fly and see how this looks. Now this is before the additional colors, with just the flat red tarp. I need to bring those down more. Definitely need to bring those down more. Yeah, that looks too much like a zigzag. Alright. Gonna slightly revamp. I need the dirt. Which one did I put the dirt in? I don't have any with me. I'm not feeling that song. Alright, gonna go get dirt. Woo! Glad you can't die on impact with the water. After I finish the balloon, I think I'm gonna detail my storage area here. Because it's definitely a project that I've been putting off for some time now. Do I have any more red wool in here? I do. Nice. Yeah, see, that's almost right. It's the zigzag is too small. I need to like take it up more and down more. Whoops, smacked my head. All right. I'm gonna stretch the scaffolding further. And then I'm just gonna put that there. Just putting it there. Doesn't matter if it goes there or not. That's where it's going. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then down 3. So it's basically the same thing I just had, only offset. Yeah. And then That goes like that. Is that about right? Yeah. So that's there. 1, 2, 3, and then down 3. So that one's there. This one needs to go. And then that one needs to go. Alright. And then that's like that. One, two, three. Yep. Alright. One, two, three. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I messed that up. I was supposed to put another there. And then 1, 2, 3. I don't know how I feel about that. Go away, zombie. Whoa, I shot over him. Well, through him. The game took it as it was over. Alright. How does it look now? Still not quite right for what I'm looking for. I think it's just too many. What if I take it down even further? Oh, that's... That's the problem. Well, I do need to take it further. Okay. I'm not feeling this. What do they got for chiptune? This one shouldn't come down because the ship's over there. Alright. Let's tear it all down. No. Not feeling that either. What's ambient? Alright, I'm just gonna tear all of this down and start over. Well, not all of it, just this part. So this is going to be anchored to the ship, right? And just having it as the zigzag the whole way across doesn't make any sense. Because cloth doesn't work that way. Well, that one's gone forever. Okay, I'll get that off of the ship. I might as well go down there. What's this? What's this lighting error? What's all of these lighting errors? Alright. Oh, come on, fly. Okay. So, first possible anchor point for the ship would be here. Right? Yes. So... oh, that one's gotta stay. Okay. I'm gonna come over here. Oh, I wish I had creative flight right now. The balloon's too big for my idea. Or is it? What if we do it like this? Sorry about that buzzing. It'll go away. Alright. Huh. No, this doesn't work either. It would have to indent. So let's say from here. Alright, does this work? And then let's indent it again. Right here. So it's like the tarp is being pulled this way. And then have the latch there and then pull it down more. Alright, let's see it without all this. Because I think that's also influencing me. Alright. I don't know. Do I make it larger? And then have that one pulling this way. And then one down the middle. Yes? Let's pull it down one more. And then there and there, maybe? I really should have gotten rid of that also. We gotta get a little bit of that going. I should just sleep before I start doing all of that. Oh yeah, I moved the bed up above. Crap. Ugh. I'm gonna just build this up again. Just like the way I had it. Man, I've made, like, no progress on this for days now. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so this, I feel, needs to curve up more. And then that can go there. And that there. So is that pulled in? Yeah, and then I can grapple it and then pull it, like, have it stretched this way. hold on. I'll have it grappled here to this one. Where's that stone at? There. This one is the one that gets the hook, and then it pulls down there. My entire plan for this has changed because of physics. Alright. So this one needs to come this way. I hear zombies. Might as well go in here and get this zombie out. Okay. Super torch spam. Just everywhere. Having this able to create mobs is the exact opposite of what the purpose of this is supposed to be. I know this is overkill. I don't care. Come on, more. There's a bit of a shadow right here. There. Can't possibly spawn in here now. Wait, let me throw some more in this corner. One up here too. Okay. I'm gonna just place that now. Okay. I don't have shears on me anymore. So this is gonna curve over. I need to indent it right here. Whoops. Is this fast? No. I gotta get those shears. Oh, that's gone. Okay. And then... Whoops. Have this one indent here. And then over one. Why do I hear another zombie? Is it in here? Where is this zombie? It's not in the balloon, is it? The place I just super lit up? Is it on the roof? I didn't light the roof. No. Alright, I'm hearing things. Okay. So that comes down. gets anchored to that part, and that's just blowing in the wind. So the anchor comes down, attaches to the ship. This side, I need to clear this mess up. This side, it comes down and anchors right here. And then this is blowing, so let's shorten that a little. Alright. So this one's just... Oh no, because it should be blowing that direction. I don't know why I put this here. It definitely needs... So if the ship's blowing that way, but it's anchored this way, I need to have an indent behind this and pull it back. So... about here, under here, it needs to come in and then trim backwards. Okay, I heard the zombie that time. Where? Oh. That figures. Yep, you got me, game. I forgot to light up that part. Well. Nope, I missed. How about we just do a flyby lighting? Oh, no, I can land. Okay. This is where the rudder's gonna go, so I'm not too worried about anything other than just preventing the mobs from spawning here. Okay. It's time to figure out how that's going to... So it's latched on. That needs to be filled out. Alright. So it pulls this way, gets attached there, and then that means... Whoops. Where are my shears? Shears? Oh, wait. I think it's in one of these ones. Nope. Here we go. Ah, jeez. I just realized I still need to do the details of the balloon. The rest of the colors. I'll deal with that when I come to it. Alright. So this one should come over, and then let's just indent it one more time. So this is just blowing in the air now. I mean, it's better than having that zigzag the whole way across. I think it'll definitely take shape once I have the straps holding the cloth up. I could fly. And I'm on the wrong elevation again. Why did I move the bed up there? I just keep forgetting about it. Okay. So that's good. Now I just need one more part pulling it down near the middle. Okay. this one's attaching, that one's attaching, so if that's pulling to, I'd say maybe there. Oh, that doesn't line up. I miscalculated. Alright, nothing we can't fix. Just move everything over by one. It's gonna look a little flat from far away, regardless of how we do this, so... Alright. Fixed my mistake. No problem. It's better to fix it now than 5 hours from now when I realize I offset everything. Alright, let's get rid of this so I can see a bit clearer. Yes, that attaches to here? Yeah, I'm gonna have that pulled diagonally to about here. And then the crew can come and deal with the pulleys and all that fun stuff. Just to double check. This one right here is gonna get, or no, it's this one. This one is gonna get attached here. It might be, I might have to do that one. That's no problem. I don't need to move that. So then the middle one would be... Oh. Oh, that's not good. I thought it was gonna be this one. Oh, I miscounted everything. Alright, let's just go up there and see what the damage is. Maybe because it's moving in that direction, maybe I could tether it to here. Let's knock this one out as well. Alright. That's the plan B. Plan B is awfully close to this one. Alright, gonna mark this one real quick. So yeah. That one's right. That one's right. That one's right now. This one... Alright, let's... I'm gonna just remove this. So I don't need that for now. And I don't need this end for now. Maybe it'll get, like, looking at it without the dirt will give me better view of it in a little bit. Okay. So if the tarp comes and pulls it to attach it in that direction. Can I get away with just the two? No. Because then this is just going to be so bare. Alright, what if we take this up, pull it down like this. Where does it want to fall? Well, no, we need it over this way. So, if we're gonna have it at an arch, that's a horrible spot for an arch. So that would be 2. 2, 2. 2 and 1. Whoops. Right. So that curves like that. That curves. Let's take a step away and check that out to see if I got that right. And then we'll curve that also, as if the tarp was like this, right? So it's pulled this way, and then 2, so it's like corners. That could work. And then we can use that spot. This could still be the anchor spot. Okay. Okay. This gets pulled in. Right? And then this one gets pulled. This gotta go up. Okay. And then this is down. As if there are two straps converging here. And the way that we can convey that would be like this. Right? All right. Let's take a flyabout, see if I got that arch right. Not exactly. I should pull that down. But it kind of gets the point across, right? It definitely looks like it's got that intersection. Whoops. I did not mean to land there, but that's okay. Okay. That's there. Too high. All right. This, I feel, needs to look more full. So that way it really shows that this is getting pulled. Let's get rid of those 3. Alright. Let's get rid of the dirt and sleep the night away. 'Cause we're not gonna know with the dirt scaffolding being in the way of how this actually looks from a distance. Now once we get the... I'm still not sure if I want to use iron or something else for the tethering agent, the whatever is attaching it to the ship. Iron is a little expensive for me right now. I didn't start that farm yet. Alright. Okay, that's a lot of mobs. Let's fly away and despawn those real quick. Let's sleep in this house. Okay. Enemies nearby. Who's nearby? I'm surprised nothing spawned in here. Who's nearby? That wasn't too dangerous. I really gotta do the interior of this building. I think at some point next week I'll focus on interiors. I just don't know when. Maybe like in the middle of next week. I just really want to finish this balloon ASAP. Nice, first try. That doesn't always work. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot better than the plain old zigzag that I did. How does it look from below, though? Much, much, much better. This line right here needs to come up. So I need to, like, make that a little more gradual. Maybe remove 2 or 3 of those blocks. Alright. Let me... Okay. So I just saw the time. It is time for me to end tonight's stream, so thank you to anyone watching the VOD or the video upload later. Anyone who's watching now, I really appreciate all of you. I'm going to try and get a lot more of this done tomorrow. Hopefully, if everything... Oh no, it won't be tomorrow. It'll be Saturday night. Saturday evening, Eastern time. I'll be trying to get more done. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I forgot tomorrow was Friday. So no stream tomorrow. Saturday I'm gonna try and get the balloon done. Sunday I have a lot of time to stream on Sunday. So my main priority that day is if I don't have the balloon done to complete that, and then to begin detailing the ship itself, because just oak wood is not gonna cut it. And then hopefully get the AFK section completed for the captain's quarters. So if you've been enjoying this, please consider leaving a like. If you're watching this on YouTube, a comment, follow, subscribe, whatever it is on that current platform. And thank you so much. I'll see you next time.